Hello, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness. My channel is dedicated to helping you uplift and enhance your spiritual well-being. All right, welcome. If you are new to my channel, a warm welcome to you. But if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, I would like to express my gratitude to you for helping support my channel. All right, I'm going to get started on this reading. Today is January the 4th, and we are in our Total Life Transformation. On my other channel, the Organizer Advisor, if you want to get your life organized and raise your vibration through organization, I'm the girl for you, and I've got a whole process over there. We're on day 4 of the process, and I'm telling you, we're starting to see results. But also, we're also on this channel working on uplifting and enhancing our spiritual well-being, and we're transforming our spiritual essence and our power. And I have uploaded a heart center activation and expansion, so I do invite you to check that out. I'll link it up here in a card. So that's kind of what we're working on, and we're going to go through for this month a series of activations and meditations to help us really strengthen our aura and our spiritual strength and resilience. So before we get started on this reading, I do want to talk a little bit about the astrology of what's going on, because it might describe how you're feeling. First of all, the sun is in Capricorn, but right now it is sextile Saturn in Pisces. Now, Venus is moved into Pisces now, so we have a lot of Piscean energy. Pisces is a water sign, but I also want you to really focus on kind of strengthening your emotional resilience. But the moon is conjunct Saturn while sextiling the sun. So with the Saturn and the moon placement, you may have an obligation that you've kind of either forgotten about or you kind of put on the back burner. That may come to the forefront today, and now you're going to have to really deal with it in the most effective and efficient way possible. But when you do that, I want you to make sure that you are setting appropriate boundaries and you aren't compromising yourself. I think the reason that this kind of got put to the back burner or forgotten about was the way you were approaching it was compromising or sacrificing yourself, and it didn't feel good, so you just kind of pushed it off. That may be something you're going to revisit today. You also may be feeling a little bit isolated, and you may be feeling pretty much alone. That, whatever this obligation is, you're going to be tackling by yourself. Look at this as an opportunity to strengthen your resiliency, your self-sufficiency, your self-reliance skills. Very Hermit and Nine of Pentacles energy. Because when you do that, you're going to strengthen your spiritual skills as well. So look at it as an opportunity to be able to tackle this former obligation in a new way, but you're going to be doing it on your own, and you're going to feel a sense of accomplishment when you do. Lastly, we have Mars retrograde in Leo, and the big gist of this is you're taking some time to examine what is holding you back and why are you holding on to something that is holding you back. Okay, so I'm going to get started on this reading. I'm going to go ahead and prepare the space. During this time, I invite you to practice that heart center activation, doing your breath work, and then using the visualization of the pink light coming down and settling in your heart center, spiraling out further and further and further and further, and expanding the heart center and expanding all the way out into your toroidal field while you're doing the 5-5-5-5 breath work. In 5, hold 5, out 5, hold 5, and then cultivating the feelings of appreciation, unconditional love, and gratitude. Sounds like a lot, but when you get the hang of it, it really feels good. So for the next 33 seconds, go ahead and practice that while I prepare the space for this reading. Okay, friends, let's start with the Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn, and then I'll be Messages from the Guides by James Van Praagh, and the Illuminated Tarot by Caitlin Keegan. All of the decks that I am using this week are in the display behind me, so if you see a particular deck that you resonate with, or a combination of decks resonates with you strongly, that is an indication from Spirit. It is time to get a personal reading. So let's see what's in the energies for today. This is going to be a quicker reading because today is a good day for you to get outside and do something fun. That is our health and beauty routine for today on my other channel. Watching the clouds, lay back, rest, and relax. This sounds exactly like the kind of day we want to have. Just kind of lay back, watch the clouds. If you get some time, take a blanket, take your yoga mat out to a park, state park, local park, and just lay on your mat and watch the clouds. I love that. Or if you have a hammock, they've got a cup of tea and a book. Just, ooh, this one stayed on the table. Love is your energy. I saw that in the pre-shuffle. I also saw the sun. Be in that energy of just loving life. Loving life as you go through this transformation process. Really connect. This is, this isn't a dress rehearsal. This is life. It is, you are on stage and you are creating and cultivating your own happiness. Let go of ego. That's that being, we want to reduce the amount of ego-based energy that we function from and really function from the heart space. Really important right now. For some reason, I'm not really quite sure why it's important that we are really functioning from heart space energy. And that's hard for me. I'm Leo, Sun, and Moon. So you want to talk about ego? All right, let's see. Remember, this is a very unusual deck. The major arcana are embedded in the minor arcana in a regular playing card deck. So I have to look up the cards, but I'm only going to pull 5. And let's see what message comes through. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 1 looks like the Fool card. Let's see. I remember this one was freedom and fearlessness. Part of that is you want to get this obligation off. It's kind of like scraping it off your list, your to-do list. It's almost, it feels like that. I just want, and there's the sun, clarity, simplicity, and new life. How beautiful that is. Freedom and new life. This is the new life that we're creating, this transformation. Again, check me out on the other channel because we are really diligently, step by step, helping you get organized. And when you're organized and your life is flowing smoothly and you have a system of keeping up instead of catching up, your vibration is higher. That's just as simple as it gets. All right, let's look at the Ace of Spades. Is the focus and clarity. Now this is in the reverse. So this may be that you're losing your focus. You're not able to focus because things may be a little bit more complicated. This is why we want this simplification energy. Take time. Take some time just to be. Because I think you're getting pretty stressed out trying to manage everything, and then here comes this little, it's kind of like a hidden obligation, and it's almost like the last straw. It's going to make or break you, but you can manage this. But keep in mind, you need to not self-sacrifice, not throw in the towel, but don't eliminate your boundaries. just to get it over with. Okay, so then the Eight of Clubs. This is repetition, swift movement, and to create stability, but it's in the reverse. So right now, it feels like here's what can be, but these are the things you're struggling with. And let's look at this last one, King of Diamonds. I actually really love this deck, but it takes a little time. Generosity, happiness found in nature or spirituality. Okay, so bookending this is you've got this freedom, this new beginning, this new life, and then you've got this transformation. You're building this new life. This is happiness. This is spirituality. This is raising your vibration through strengthening your spirituality. But what's holding you back? That Mars retrograde and Leo energy. What's holding you back are some ego-based things. That's why that heart center activation is so important. But part of it is there's an inability to focus on really what matters. And it feels like there's some instability. So what is that? What is creating the instability? Is it, relationship chaos? Is it work chaos? Where's the chaos in your life? And how do we manage that? Because when this obligation comes in, it feels as though it's just like, I can't handle anymore. There's just this energy of being overwhelmed. Part of it is you're not able to focus because you're so overwhelmed. And the other part is you need to simplify. There's just way too much either chaos or clutter going on in your life. So in order to strengthen your spiritual presence and your spiritual strength, we need to kind of simplify. Take one task at a time. It's a new way of doing things. This is a new way of doing things that are going to help you overcome all of this. And what you may need to do is just kind of sit and relax and just let the tension release. Because I think the tension is keeping you in this energy and not allowing this energy. So maybe do that meditation to help out. All right, let's check bottom of the deck. Miracles. Expect the wonders to emerge. We're going to get through this all of these astrological events. I think on the 25th of January, when 7 planets line up, they call it the Planet Parade. I think that's a significant date. This is like a crescent moon. I don't know if it's waxing or waning. I think it's waxing. We're moving toward. Yeah, I think it's waxing. So this is kind of the moon that I saw last night. And Venus was actually over here, but it was very close in proximity to the moon. So it could be that these wonders are going to emerge very quickly. But don't let this obligation tank you. Feel like that's the feeling you get. It's just a tanked feeling. Forgive yourself. We connected with that reading yesterday. What was blocking a lot of us is we're waiting on somebody else to forgive us for something that happened in the past. But really, that's irrelevant whether they forgive us. It's, do we forgive ourselves? Oh, we have the Queen of Diamonds. We've got the King of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds. A bond between the internal and the external. A bond between the internal and the external. I feel like that's kind of the connection of as within, so without. What's going on within you that is creating this chaos in your life? And maybe settling that will help settle some of the chaos. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. And again, thank you to all of my subscribers and all of you who watched this video and who liked it. Until next time, namaste. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribing to my channel, and your very kind comments. I hope you found this video helpful. Please check out my other videos for other messages that will help you enhance your spiritual well-being. I'm Elle, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, my dear friends, namaste.